Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Better Call Saul. What's the episode called, Trin?
It is episode 5 of season 3 and it's called Chicanery.
Right, and what happened in the last episode?
Well, in the last episode we had Kim and Jimmy, they subtly confirmed that Chuck got a second tape. Well, he actually got the original tape, as he said.
Yeah.
So,
He
really...
got the copy. The original was hidden, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm really excited to see what's the next move then about it for Kim and Jimmy. What does that mean? So, yeah.
And, I had some confusion with the prosecutor talking to Chuck and Jimmy.
Yeah.
Why she was, so pally. And I understand she's the prosecutor. Because it was explained to me, and I was like, okay, well, it does make sense. I guess my main issue was with how it was I don't know, Chuck seemed to invite his sister over. It seemed a little bit close. It wasn't evidence close. It just seemed a bit pally-wally to me. And I thought, shouldn't you kind of have
be partial?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not up with the American law system. I don't know if that's normal or not. It just seemed kind of it's supposed to be biased, but it looked, I don't know, it looked a bit vindictive. We're here to get at you. And I kind of felt, I don't know, you can seem impartial but still have allegiance, whatever. I don't know. I found it a bit cold. But either way, he did do a crime.
Yeah.
He's done many crimes for his own purposes. He's had good intentions, but still, a crime's a crime, and he kind of deserves what he gets. But I still want him to get out of this.
Yes, me too.
Again, his actions are bore out for other people. He keeps doing things wrong. He doesn't for Kim. He doesn't for Chuck. He's just always getting himself into trouble. None of it's for personal gain. He had a couple of mil, 1 point something million in his possession. Yeah. Added back what he was paid and then gave it back.
Yeah.
If it was for Kim, he might have kept it, but for himself, he just seems to always be a good guy. It's how I'm taking it anyway. But the whole Mike storyline is very interesting. I don't know who we're going to be seeing the most of in this one. I'm hoping we get to see some more of the Jimmy thing because I felt like he was short-served last episode, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But I can't wait to find out. What about you?
Yeah, me too.
Okay then. Well, let's just get into the episode.
Let's go.
John Deere lawnmowers. This is a flashback.
Yeah, you got it. Because the coloring is a bit bluish.
Yeah, they change it too much. As a colorblind person, this is very confusing.
Yeah.
It's a tint. I can see a tint.
You sure this is the right play? I mean, in my experience, the bigger the lie, the harder it can be to dig out.
I'll cross that bridge when I come to it.
Oh, so he lied? About something.
Yeah. About what? I'm confused.
But is the start of his side effects, the electricity?
Yeah. Very interesting.
Well, I'm now wondering if he lied about it. No, he's got a romantic thing set up. Okay, I'm gonna let it play out because I have no clue.
It's open.
Is it Rebecca?
Looks like it.
Rebecca.
I can't believe I remembered her name.
Oh, it's so good to see you.
That's impressive.
Hey, what's with the candles?
Those bozos at PNM mixed up my payment. The deadbeat at 512 San Cristobal hasn't been paying his bills. And of course, I'm 215. Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Address confusion again.
Yeah.
I borrowed some camping gear from my neighbors, hence the rustic flair.
Oh, he's tricking her into a romantic evening.
Yeah, and Jimmy's got his back.
Okay, I thought he made a legal lie. I was like, oh, I've got some dirt on him. No, he's being charming and lovely.
Yeah.
Cheers to the Galloping Gourmet.
Wait, why is Jimmy here, though?
Yeah.
I don't know, actually.
Calvados is perfect.
Oh,
I saw him
It keeps the cover. It keeps the cover, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
No, Jimmy. You
No,
don't have
the least
to.
I can do is the dishes.
Now he can leave them alone.
Nice wingman.
Yeah, it's just subtle. It's very subtle.
I still can't get over Jimmy being a lawyer.
Neither can I.
I mean, a real responsible citizen. I mean, who would have thought?
Yeah, she's on his side.
I miss having one place to hang my hat.
Ooh.
I was almost
Saved by the
tempted.
bell.
Oh, no.
I hate that thing. I feel like I'm on a leash.
Oh, it's her phone.
Yeah, of course it is. I saw Jimmy taking the bag.
Oh, it's my conductor. Hi, Andre.
Oh, okay, he's already going through his issue and they were hiding it.
Yeah.
Right.
And the whole power cut was the lie.
Yeah. I honestly thought to make it romantic.
Okay.
Oh no.
All right, shoot.
Oh. I know it's in his head, but he makes it look so painful. Oh no!
Rebecca.
Of course. Oh.
I thought we were seeing the start of it.
What the hell?
Yeah, he's just gonna look like a really inconsiderate git.
What is your problem?
Where to begin?
Say something.
Come on, Jimmy. You explain it for him.
It is incredibly bad manners to answer a cell phone in company.
Oh, he's gonna put it on her?
I'm sorry. I didn't know that you felt that way. I didn't mean to offend you, Chuck.
Oh no.
So uncomfortable.
Thank you for a lovely dinner, but I should be getting back to the hotel.
And never come back again.
You can't let her leave like this. Just tell her what's going on. No.
Oh. This is very
Wow.
it's gonna be very difficult.
Yeah.
Great job, Miss Wexler. Very refreshing. We're happy to get this one off the docket.
Oh, she's pulled it off.
Cool.
We couldn't have done it without you, Ann. I hope you realize this means a whole lot of work coming your way.
Oh, that's,
Yes!
that's great.
Well, you don't sound like it's great.
Yeah, you don't sound too happy. What's up?
Charles has been making some very ugly allegations about his brother, with whom I happen to share an office space.
She's alleviating guilt.
Charles contends that Jimmy took the documents pertaining to the Rosella branch, and while Charles was indisposed, photocopied and doctored them.
That's pretty Baroque.
Yeah, it's silly.
Yeah.
Thought it was better if you heard it from me. If you are not comfortable staying with me, we can discuss options.
It wasn't her, it was Jimmy.
If there's one thing I cannot abide, it's a man who won't own up to his mistakes. McGill is slinging. He's not going to screw me out of the best outside counsel I've ever had.
Yay!
Whoa. You can smile now.
Something good for you?
Works for me.
Awesome!
Oh.
That's actually really emotional. I kind of got... Oh, I love a good, honest guy.
I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do about the exit signs. It's code.
What's Howard thinking?
Mr. Alley, I wonder if you'd give us a moment. I'd like to go over something with my colleague.
No problem.
I think he's finding this whole thing silly.
We have Jimmy's statement from the pre-prosecution diversion. There's my testimony and the private eyes. Maybe there's no need to put you through the ringer like this.
This isn't about me.
To get you out of the way.
This is about PR.
Yes.
We lost a client. That happened because while you were incapacitated.
I'm not going to risk Jimmy getting, what, a year's suspension? He deserves disbarment.
Howard doesn't care about Jimmy.
Yeah.
Cares about the firm.
And all Chuck cares about is disbarring his brother.
Yeah, Chuck's becoming a problem for him. Whereas Chuck was an asset, now he's kind of being a problem a little bit. I can see where Howard would come from. If you want to play it by the book, Howard's got just as much right as Chuck does.
Yeah.
The State Bar believes that once we have presented the facts, the committee will agree that disbarment is warranted for James McGill.
We'll see about that. Go on, Kim. Go get him.
Yeah, go get him, girl.
We don't dispute. He broke into his brother's house, an act he regrets deeply. But there is another side to this story about two brothers whose relationship, after years of strain, finally broke.
Oh, she's going to bring it all up.
Yeah.
We believe that after you have the complete picture, you'll understand James McGill is an asset to our legal community. Thank you.
That was strong. I was hoping for a zinger, though, something.
Oh, I think there will be a zinger.
Oh, yeah, but they're going to leave it to the end of the episode.
Yeah.
You testified you've known my client for some time. What was your opinion of him then?
I thought
Truth.
he had a lot of get up and go. He was a hard worker.
You had a nickname for him, didn't you?
Oh.
Charlie Hustle.
How'd you feel when you found out he'd become a lawyer?
Surprised.
Did you consider taking him on as an associate?
We did.
No.
No, he didn't.
Briefly.
The partners decided it would be best to avoid the appearance of nepotism.
Nepotism.
Good.
Your firm is Hamlin, and McGill, right? Who's the other Hamlin?
Who's the other Hamlin?
My father.
There you go. Very strong.
Which partner was the most concerned with nepotism?
Charles McGill.
Objection. How are the hiring practices of Hamlin McGill relevant here?
It's relevant to understand the relationship between these brothers.
Yes. It's contradictory.
Yep.
Did Jimmy know his brother was the one that prevented you from hiring him?
No. Eventually, he was hired by the firm of Davis and Main. I'd be happy to say more about that.
That's not really relevant.
No.
Could you speak to the terms of Charles's leave of absence?
It was an FMLA leave. Anything more is confidential.
But you can confirm it was due to mental illness, correct?
Objection. Charles McGill's mental health isn't at issue.
It kinda is.
Mr. Hamlin is not a psychiatric professional. Do you have any questions that would be more germane to his experience?
No, I have nothing further.
Oh, shame. But she did very good. The nepotism argument, I was about to think, that's really strong. I didn't think about Hamlin, and McGill.
Yeah.
At this time, the State Bar would like to enter Exhibit 5 into evidence.
He's hired someone, hasn't he, to speak?
Yeah.
He looked back at his receptionist and she was like, no.
What are you still doing here?
Flight's delayed. 40 minutes last I checked.
Oh,
Oh no.
40 minutes. Who are they calling in?
I'm begging your pardon. The defense requests a moment to review, if we could.
All right. When you're ready.
Good delay.
For 40 minutes?
Yeah,
It's gonna be...
he could just pretend to be dyslexic all of a sudden. His brother got allergic to electricity all of a sudden, so he could be dyslexic all of a sudden.
Yes, my brother has many admirable qualities. In some ways, I can say I admire him.
Oh, he's practicing.
Yeah.
Too cold. I love my brother. He's a good person. But the law is too important.
He really does love his brother, though. No doubt about that. It's got
Oh, yeah. It's...
weird way of showing it, but he actually does. I believe that 100%.
The law is too important.
But he loves the law more than he loves his brother.
Yeah.
I think that's the balance,
true.
right? That's why it's kind of twisted.
Kim deserves Mesa Verde, not you, not
Oh, no.
Kim.
I forgot the explicit mention of Kim with Mesa Verde.
So can I tell Howard you're not quitting or retiring or whatever?
That's important, that bit.
Yeah. Because he tricked him.
There. That's what they could fight. Did it for his brother.
You do realize you just confessed to a felony? Yes. But you feel better, right?
Ah, it's there.
Yeah.
He said what he needed to say. That's what I heard.
All right. Mr. Alley, we need to make accommodations for your next witness.
Which would be Chuck.
They seem only interested by the fact that Jimmy said he confessed to a felony.
Yeah, the end is what I would fight on. He just said what he needed to say.
Your phone, sir?
I left it in the car.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
He's going to expose the fact he has a mental illness. He's paranoid. Is that the angle they're going to take? He's so paranoid he thinks he's allergic to electricity. I've had my phone in my pocket all the time, and it never affected him. This is going to be solid, and he doesn't want to do it, does he? Look at his face. He doesn't want to do it. Oh, that's him.
Oh,
that's him from that's Saul's go-to bodyguard guy. Yeah, the one who sits in the foyer reception all the time. He's lost a bit of weight.
Yeah.
He was bigger, but you can't, that head shape, you can't forget that.
Nope.
Mr. McGill, I'll try to be brief. We don't need to dwell on the burglary or the assault that you suffered.
I don't know what he did to him when he bumped into him, but I don't know. Did he plant an electrical device?
Ah, maybe.
My brother, whatever else can be said of him, can be quite clever. Did an excellent job of covering his tracks.
Objection. The witness has admitted there's no corroborating evidence this supposed crime even occurred.
I'd like to hear what he has to say.
Of course you would. They're all his best friends.
It will extend you the same latitude on cross, Miss Wexler.
Good. They'll do it both ways.
Jimmy must have felt the tape was decisive evidence on its own. Otherwise, he wouldn't have broken in to destroy it.
Objection. More speculation. How can he know what was going on in Jimmy's head?
Sustained. We just need to hear what happened, Mr. McGill.
I recorded my brother to build a case against him. But what you heard was theater, a performance, play acting.
Yeah, right.
Can we talk about your disease for a moment? I'd like everybody here to be on the same page about it.
Of course.
Well, they just removed all the electronics.
I describe it as an acute allergy to electromagnetism.
No doctor has ever diagnosed you.
AIDS was not identified properly until 1981. These things take time to unravel, even for doctors.
That was on mass scale.
Yeah.
Would you say that your illness affects your ability to think clearly?
No, it causes me great pain. However, I'm perfectly lucid.
I have only one more question for you. Do you hate your brother?
Oh, here we go.
Ooh.
He doesn't hate him.
Absolutely not. I love my brother. There's nothing malicious in Jimmy. But what I know for sure is that the law is too important to be toyed with.
Yeah, he's not wrong in everything he's saying.
No, that's the thing.
That's why I did what I did. Not to hurt him, but to protect something that I hold sacred.
The law.
Thank you, Mr. McGill.
Yeah, he definitely loves the law more than his brother. Yeah, I mean, this all stems from that. It's quite simplified, really.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my co-counsel and I need a moment to confer.
Please be brief, Counselor.
She'll be here. Oh, Rebecca!
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. When they said she, I thought, okay, we're waiting for Mike or something, or, you know.
Oh, this is more than I thought.
This is awesome. Let's put him on the back foot instantly.
I'm sorry. Might I have a moment to get a breath?
Oh, of course, Mr. McGill.
Wow.
This is very clever. She might have nothing to say, but he's unsettled him instantly.
Chuck, I wish you'd told me.
Oh, no.
I can't believe what you've been going through.
Oh, you're here to help. Is that what Jimmy told you?
No, about the electricity.
He's worried about you, Chuck.
What exactly did he say?
Well, that you had been sick, allergic to electricity.
Yeah.
He sent me pictures of the house. Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't want to upset you, but now you're here, and now you know.
Thanks, Jimmy.
I'm going to be in town for a few days, and I would love to spend some time with you. But right now, I think I should go.
No, please. I want you to stay. I want you to see what's what.
I think she's seen more than what's what.
Yeah, he's rattled.
Yeah.
At this time, I'd like to turn cross-examination over to my co-counsel, James McGill.
Oh, here we go. Let's have some fun.
Yeah.
Would you like to set the scene for the disciplinary committee? Tell them, what your house looked like at the time of the recording.
Yeah, they're going there.
I covered most of the walls with foil scrim craft insulation. I also hung a number of space blankets. They insulate and protect against mild electromagnetic radiation.
You sound more crazy than why he would say what he did.
Yeah.
Space blankets all over the walls and the ceiling. It was like being inside of a disco ball.
Do you have a point?
Yep.
Isn't it because you knew that it was precisely the thing that would worry me so much that I'd say anything to talk you down?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Objection.
Okay, withdrawn. Can I call your attention to Exhibit 9?
Pictures.
This is such a strong case, I'm sorry.
Exposed wires. There's a lantern on top of newspapers. You call this normal?
The panel has already ruled that Mr. McGill's mental health is not at issue.
No, the state bar opened the door to this on direct.
They did.
Where the witness talked about his supposed play act.
There you go. He opened the door.
Yeah.
I lied to my brother to make him feel better. Which of us you believe depends on how we all understand the mind of Charles McGill.
We did promise the defense some leeway.
There you go. And then Rebecca can attest to the fact of what she had in her meal.
Yeah.
That needs to
But
be included.
She's not on the list, though, of
I'd like to go
True.
back a little further. Talk about when these symptoms first started. It was shortly after you were divorced. Is that right?
Yes.
But he can't lie in front of her.
This is not family court. We're not here to relitigate the witness's divorce. I can't see what purpose this serves.
I can.
Here we go.
What Jimmy's driving at is the last time I saw her, I covered up my illness. But I went to great lengths to conceal that fact from her.
Who helps you cover it up?
Yeah.
I'm sorry I deceived you, Rebecca. I didn't want you to think less of me.
Who do you think went through all the effort?
Now Jimmy has outed me in front of you. He's hoping this will break me down. I'm sorry to disappoint you, Jimmy. Have I answered your questions to your satisfaction?
I think you've set him up nicely.
Yeah.
Because he can now refute that.
I want to be very, very specific here. This illness, what does it feel like? You mentioned it's painful.
It is. There's a tightness in my chest.
Here we go.
Can you take it out your top pocket, please?
Yeah.
Does it hurt right now?
There's always some discomfort, yes. But I very much appreciate the indulgence of the panel for their accommodation here today.
Oh, here we go. She's going to ring the... It's a
Ring
phone.
the phone?
Ring the phone.
Sorry about the exit signs. I guess they couldn't kill those for you.
Well, they're not drawing much current, and they're far away. Intensity drops off with distance. The farther away it is, the stronger the source needs to be to have an effect.
Can you tell us where the nearest source is right now?
Here it is.
Oh.
Jimmy, do you have something in your pocket?
No, you have something in your pocket.
No, he does. He's gonna withdraw his phone.
My cell phone.
Mr. McGill, you were warned to leave your electronics outside.
It's all right. May I?
Took the battery out.
There's no battery in here. You removed the battery.
Yeah, we'll see.
Sorry little trick, isn't it?
Yeah, you got me, Chuck. Dead to rights.
God, Jimmy, don't you know by now this is real? I feel this.
Keep digging.
What do I have to do to prove it to you?
Oh, this is going to be amazing.
Could you reach into your breast pocket and tell me what's there?
Oh.
I thought she was going to call it. Would have been a great reveal. The battery.
Okay, that's what that guy did to him.
Recognize that man in back? His name is Huell Babineaux.
Huell, yes.
He'll testify he planted this fully charged battery on you over an hour and a half ago.
Hour and 43 minutes.
Oh, classic.
I submit that Mr. McGill's mental illness is a non-issue.
It is now.
That the
I am
defendant...
not crazy.
He's distracted and he's still not feeling it.
Ooh, he cracked.
I know he swapped those numbers. I knew it was 1216. I just couldn't prove it.
There it is.
You think this is bad? This chicanery?
Chicanery.
There you go.
He's done worse. He defecated through a sunroof.
It's not relevant.
And I saved him. What was I thinking? He'll never change ever since he was 9.
He's exposing himself.
He sounds hateful.
Couldn't keep his hands out of the cash drawer. But not our Jimmy. Couldn't be precious Jimmy.
Oh, no.
And he gets to be a lawyer? I should have stopped him when I had the chance. And you have to stop him.
Oh, yeah, you look absolutely off the charts, mate.
Yeah, there you go.
You've just lost. His pride, his value of the law, he just made it look so easy.
I apologize.
Well, you're okay, but also Jimmy's okay.
It's too late. Yeah.
I lost my train of thought. I got carried away.
Or a performance, though.
Yeah, it was very good acting there.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else?
No, nothing further.
I thought he was going to pull back and he'd left the phone on in front of him while he was doing all that, and he's still carrying on. That would have been a good little touch. Oh, you can turn the lights on now, everything's fine. He was so rattled and so angry. Even Jimmy turned the phone on and he was like that while he was going on. There was no pain.
Wow.
That was very, very good.
What? I love this episode.
I love this show.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're not getting some Criminal Mind amazingness from Mike, you're getting some very slick courtroom and lawyery kind of things that I love. I'm very interested in that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't pretend to be an expert in them, especially when it comes to US law. I have no idea, but I love watching cases. If I could have my life again, I think I would have studied law. It's so interesting to me. It's so exciting. The details, the little minute things, and just trying to unravel what Jimmy's going to do. And he still surprises me. I bow down. He's like 2 steps ahead. It's well written. It's well acted. His brother's rant at the end was phenomenal. Really, really well done. Oh, it's just perfection. Every single moment of this show is perfection. But you say stuff.
Yeah, that last moment with Chuck, I was watching and listening to him, and then all of a sudden you see the camera just gets closer and closer and closer to him, and I'm like, oh, it's like he's in his own head and own bubble. And
he forgot where he was.
Those things.
Just got it out, yeah.
And then all of a sudden he realized that everyone was looking at him like he was, the bad person here. Where the things he said were not wrong, but the way they were out, why they were out there, for what reason, they seemed, not to serve his case.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
I mean, the evidence was on Chuck's side. Chuck was right the whole time.
Yeah.
But they managed to use his one weakness, which is his illness, to make him look like he was just paranoid about everything. So if he thinks electricity's making him ill, he could quite easily believe that his brother wanted to, make him look crazy in the same way. It just makes him look unstable. But we know the truth. We know Chuck was being right. Heartless, maybe. And like I say, being in love with the law more than your brother. If that's what you hold as your values, then fine, fair enough, But
just leave your brother alone. Let him do his thing.
Yeah, just if you leave him alone, you don't have to worry about him. Don't deal with him. Just step aside. He's dealing with wills for the old people. That's all he's doing. And it's a noble cause. He didn't join a firm. He's not rivaling you. You make him a rival and you turn him to other things if you keep pushing him the way you're pushing him. It's really quite bizarre to watch Chuck make Jimmy this, because this is what it's ultimately leading to. And Jimmy could have had a very prosperous career in a law firm with HHM, which was kind of his dream. And the whole point of him getting his degree was he wanted a job at HHM.
And he thought that he was going to make Because some people, like, in the comments telling us, oh, but don't forget that Chuck, he bailed him out of the jail many, many times and stuff. Yeah, we know that. We know he did it.
But he was
and it's
pained
very,
to get his brother to get out of crime and stop doing the things he did. So what did Jimmy do? Got out of crime, left Marco, got a law degree, and then became a lawyer, like his brother. But no, that was too much the other way. It was too good.
Yeah.
So
he needed to stop somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, I mean, he just wanted him in a mailroom.
Yeah.
That's where he was allowed to be. Be in a mailroom. Don't progress. Don't ever excel. I would have been quite interested to know if Jimmy had become an architect or something. If he'd have the same problem.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I mean, it's like Marco said. Jimmy, if you know where Jimmy came from, we saw a bit of his backstory with Marco.
Yeah.
That kind of guy with a law degree is very, very frightening.
Oh, yeah.
Very frightening. So I can understand from that point of view with Chuck. But what's Jimmy doing? He's just dealing with wills. He stumbled across a mega case that he worked together with him on that and then gave it to HHM. So, it just shows that he's trying. The evidence shows he's trying all the time.
Yeah.
Honestly, I love this show so much. And seeing the big guy from his receptionary,
he will. I was trying to remember his name, and when Jimmy said, yes, it's him.
You can't not recognise that one.
Yeah.
But I got nothing really else to say on this one. What about you?
Yeah, I'm all done with this one as well.
Okay, then. We'll end it here, and we'll catch you all in the next episode of Better Call Saul.
Bye.
Cheers. Bye, guys.